My name is Mat183 bin Ismail Hamdi. My student ID is 2025805442. My course program is A4CS1121A and I'm from group 9.
Assalamualaikum and good morning or good afternoon to my Madam Shakila. Uh, I'm Muhammad AFIQ bin Muhammad SAZALI. I'm from CS110 and I'm from group 9. And my student ID is 2024445666. So question 1. So I'm going to my bad. Today I'm going to answer question from assessment 2. So for question 1, I need to explain the meaning of differentiation and what are the techniques of differentiation. So differentiation is a process in calculus used to find the actual rate at which a quantity changes. In simple terms, when you differentiate a function, you are finding its derivative, which tells you how fast the function's value is changed with respect to its input. So for example, if y equals to fx, it represents the distance, then dy dx, it tells you the speed. So there are many techniques of differentiation. So number 1 is power rule, number 2 is constant rule, number 3 is constant multiple rule, number 4 is sum and difference rule, number 5 is product rule, number 6 is quotient rule, number 7 is chain rule, and lastly differentiation of exponential, logarithmic, trigonometric and inverse trigonometric functions. So moving on to question 2. So this is what the question asks is y equals to 9e power of x and tangent x minus 3. So basically it says times here. So we need to use product rule. Product rule, one of the technique that I've mentioned before. So in product rule formula, there's u and v. So basically u is the first one and v is the next one. So for u, it is an exponent 9e power of x, so it will stay the same. So while for our v, it is tangent x minus 3. So tangent will turn to sec power of 2 and sec power of 2 x minus 3. But we also need to differentiate x minus 3. So it will become 1 here. So as I said before, I'm using product rules, and this is product rule formula. dy over dx equals to uv prime plus vu prime. Okay, so this is my uv prime and this is my vu prime. So basically this is the final answer, but I factorize it and it becomes this like this. Okay, so moving on to question 2b. So what is question 2b? Y equals to x power of 2 plus 1 over sine x. So for this is a fraction function. So how do I know this is v and this is v? Because it always, the numerator is going to be the u and the denominator is going to be the v. So for u, it is x power of 2 plus 1. So after I differentiate it, it becomes 2x, while v sine x and it becomes cos x. So in this question, we are going to use quotient rule. So this is quotient rule formula. dy over dx equals to vu prime minus uv prime power over v power of 2. My bad. So basically this is my vu prime and this is my uv prime. So it's basically it just change from the product rule and it becomes minus here. and this is my v power of 2. So after simplified it, it will become like this. This is my final answer. It is 2x sine x minus x power of 2 plus 1 cos x over sine power of 2x. And that's all for me. Moving on to my partner.
Differentiation. So we have the question here. The first step is to identify which of this term need to use the product rule. So we have 5xy here. Find the u prime and v prime first. So u prime is 5, v prime is y prime. So let's do the first step. So differentiate ln y, we have 1 over y times y prime. So the second term, we have to differentiate the power of 2 first. So bring it to the front. We have 2 sine, and then we differentiate cos. We differentiate sine here. So we have cos, and write again the terms in the bracket. And lastly, we have to differentiate the terms in the bracket, and we will have this. Don't forget to times with y prime when we differentiate y. So the right side, we have to use the product rule. So vu prime plus uv prime, that is the formula, and we will have 5x y prime plus 5y. So the next step is simplify. So I'm gonna let the terms in the bracket as u. It's easy for me to say it because it's too long. So we have here 2 sine u cos u. So we're gonna simplify it by using trigonometric identities, which is this formula, the first one. So it will be sine 2u. So we have here the first one, just write it back, and the second one is so we have sine 2 and u. So the second bracket, which is this one, write it back again, and the right side, of course, write again. So the next step is simplify again. The next step is to expand it. So 2x times sine, and these terms also times with sine. So we will have 2x sine the terms in the bracket, and we have y prime e to the power of y sine, and the right side, just write it again. So next step is we have to arrange all these terms. So we're gonna bring all the terms that have y prime to the left side and all the terms that doesn't have y prime to the right side. So here we have all the left side have y prime, and yeah, the right side doesn't have any y prime. So next step is to factorize it. So factorize, bring out the y prime, and we will get all the terms in the bracket. When you do factorization, make sure when you expand it, you will get the same as the previous equation. If you don't get it the same, which means you do the factorization wrongly. So last step is to bring all the terms in the bracket to the right side, and it's gonna be a division. So here we have the answer already. But normally in maths we don't write fraction in a fraction, so we will eliminate 1 over y here. So I'm gonna times the equation with y over y. So all the terms times with y, and we will have the answer here. Alright, so let's move to question number 4, which is the last question, which is linear approximation. Alright, we have here 8.02 power of 2 minus 8.02 square root to the power of 3. So substitute the 8.02 with x, so we'll have fx here. So next step is to differentiate the fx. So to make it easier, we change the form first. So we have here x to the power 1 over 3. Easier to differentiate. So differentiate it, f prime x is equals to this term, this one. Alright, next we have to choose a value that is the nearest to 8.02. So the value is 8. So 8.02 minus 8, we will have 0.02. So the next step is to use this formula, which linear approximation formula. So fx, this is fx, and this is f prime x, and this is the value that the previous value minus the new value. So substitute all of this in a calculator, and we will have the answer here, 62.381. And that's all.